Greetings, royal family. I'm back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday. If you're probably not even watching this on a Friday, but this is supposed to be a What the Friday video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Royal B, and every Friday I pick a couple of hot topics. Sometimes some people send them to me and we just discuss them, you know, what went on the week before. If you are a returning royal family member, then you already know how it goes. So let's get straight into it. First up is Miss Joseline Puerto Rican Princess Hernandez. So she is coming back to reality television. Let me know if y'all care. Do we want to see Joseline back on TV? No, she's not coming to Love and Hip Hop. No, she's not going to be on Married to Medicine. Joseline Hernandez is coming to the Itsssss Network. Now, the Itsssss Network recently had The Real Black China, which I reviewed. I watched the whole season and I wasn't impressed. Let's put it that way. So the former Love and Hip Hop star, she's basically going to get her own reality show. She's going to have it on the Itsssss Network platform. Now, Itsssss Network is a paid subscription. I think it's $3.99 a month because I had the subscription. I don't anymore. Anyway, so she's basically going to be like chronicling her life in Miami, motherhood, because you know her daughter is Bonnie Bella, who she has with Stevie J, who was also on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And they're absolutely thrilled about, you know, starting a relationship with Joseline. This is going to be interesting. Like, Black China is going to be renewed for a second season, and then here comes Joseline. Tokyo Tony is also going to be having a like Finding Love dating show on the Itsssss Network also. But I think Joseline is going to make for some interesting television, right? Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you heard about that. So the executive producers are saying that they're excited to continue their relationship with Blac Chyna, and it's also going to, you know, forge their relationship with Joseline. Let's see. In less than a year, we've seen substantial growth in subscription to our platform, plus fan comments and interaction with our shows. That's the owner of Itsssss Network. So he's excited. Now, it's being said that the way that they get paid is off of subscriptions. So a lot of people have subscribed to Itsssss, me being one of them, but then people unsubscribe. So I mean, I like that they're building their platform. I did like the owner of Itsssss until I saw him on Blac Chyna's show, and he just left a bad taste in my mouth. You know, it just seems like that show wasn't really well put together. It seems like production was getting in the ear of the castmates and causing division. It was a bit of a mess. So this will be interesting. I don't know. Do y'all want to see Joseline on Itsssss though? Let me know what y'all think. And this was according to BCK online. All right, moving along. NeNe Leakes and Kenya Moore are at it again, y'all. So it is being reported that NeNe Leakes tried to spit on Kenya during a fight over NeNe's friendship with Mark Daly. Now, Mark Daly is the man that Kenya is married to. And it's being said that they're getting a divorce. You know, we see Mark, you know, he's the restaurateur that lives in New York, and all of this stuff has been coming out about Kenya and Mark lately. So the article reads, Kenya Moore and NeNe Leakes are back at odds. Sources who overheard the two fighting during the finale, last week, exclusively tell LoveBScott.com that Kenya and NeNe got into a major fight while in Athens over NeNe's relationship with Mark Daly. So here's what allegedly went down in Athens. Kenya confronted NeNe after hearing that she'd been talking to Mark behind her back. Things escalated quickly, with NeNe telling Kenya that Mark said that he doesn't like her. So basically, NeNe is saying that her and Mark, you know, are cool, and Mark doesn't even really like her. And NeNe basically spilled that tea to Kenya. So NeNe continued to throw out different things she and Greg were allegedly told by Mark as their fight got more intense. That's when, according to our sources, NeNe began to make a hawking sound as if she was preparing to spit in Kenya's direction. Now, this is being reported by lovebscott.com, and Loveby Scott is saying that we can't say for sure if spit actually flew, but our sources say that at least one cast member heard NeNe say she was going to spit on Kenya during the finale taping. Okay, now if this is true, NeNe, this is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. First of all, you know better. You are a grown woman with grown children with a grandchild. And you should absolutely know better. You are a public figure. You are on reality television. You are a star. You're a household name. So regardless of how angry Kenya may have made you, for you to attempt to do that during the taping of a finale of the show, which is your bread and butter, stupid, stupid, stupid move. I hope that this is not true, because NeNe, this is going to make you public enemy number one again. A lot of people not seeing it for you, NeNe, you know, and this is gross. So Real Housewives of Atlanta is scheduled to premiere. The new season is scheduled to premiere. Why am I so tongue-tied today? November 3rd at 8 p.m. on Bravo. Now, they have to, like, if you spit on somebody, somebody had to make you like really heated. You know, I'm not condoning it, but what in the world could Kenya have said or done to make you want to spit on her? Like, I know you don't really care for Kenya, and I know Kenya doesn't care for you, and Kenya is very provoking, so I'm pretty sure she was probably picking at NeNe and provoking her. But still, NeNe, throw your words. You know what I mean? Like, not your loogies. That is nasty. Now, I'm wondering if this is a publicity stunt to get us all excited and riled up for the new season. Same thing with Kenya's story, like her divorcing her husband and them giving their statements to press. Is this a publicity stunt? NeNe, if you did this, this is not a good look, sis. Definitely not a good look. Up next, Lori Harvey, which is Steve Harvey's stepdaughter, was arrested for a hit and run. I know this happened earlier this week, so I'm pretty sure you guys already heard. This is according to OK Magazine. Lori Harvey was arrested following a car accident in Beverly Hills on Sunday, October 20th, US Weekly confirms. According to the Beverly Hills Police Department, Harvey, the 22-year-old stepdaughter of Steve Harvey, was involved in a traffic accident when she rolled her vehicle. OK Magazine was the first to report the news. Lori initially walked away from the scene, but she was not booked. She was arrested on 2 counts, misdemeanor hit and run, and delaying a police investigation, and was released on the scene. So she was arrested, but she wasn't handcuffed and booked into a police station. Must be nice, honey. Must be nice. She identified herself properly and signed a written promise to appear in court, the Beverly Hills Police Department added. Hours earlier, the model was spotted during a dinner in Malibu, or some function in Malibu, with a female friend. So she probably called her deity, you know, and once she revealed who she was, I guess that economic privilege, you know, kicked in. Now, it's being said that she was texting and driving. I don't remember where I saw that. I think I saw that like on Twitter. So we don't know if that's true. But sis, if you were texting and driving and you flipped your car over, you are so lucky that you didn't hurt someone or kill someone. You know, how do you're driving, well, they said alcohol didn't play a part, but we don't know if that's true. But what were you doing driving and your car flipped over? You could have killed yourself. You could have killed other people. I hope that she wasn't texting and driving. But like I said, that economic privilege she should have gone to jail. I think that she should have, like, you know, even sat in there for a few hours to teach her a lesson, because she seriously could have killed someone, you know, and she probably was texting and driving on her phone. Alcohol wasn't in her system. And I think just because you have money doesn't mean that you're absolved of any responsibilities. Like, I don't know, call me a hater, but that's serious. For you to flip over your car, what the heck were you doing? Did you doze off at the wheel? I don't know, girl. So we'll see what happens with that. She does have to appear in court, and I'm pretty sure Steve Harvey is going to make sure that she appears in court. Up next, this is a TMZ exclusive, y'all. I just saw this today. Rich Dollars was arrested. So you remember Rich Dollars from Love and Hip Hop? He was on New York. I think he swung by Atlanta. Well, he was arrested again. So Rich Dollars might want to think about changing his handle. The Love and Hip Hop New York star just got busted for not paying child support again. The Hudson County, shout out to Jersey, Sheriff's Office tells TMZ Rich Dollars was arrested Thursday at his home in New Jersey and was booked for failure to pay child support. We're told that Rich owes more than $125,000 to the mother of his child. Police tell us that Dollars was processed at the jail and taken to Hudson County Family Court for a hearing. We're told that Rich posted $20,000 bail with an agreement to start making monthly child support payments. Child support issues are nothing new for Rich. TMZ reported that the music exec, he got busted back in October 2014 for owing $11,000 and again in February of 2015 for owing nearly $200,000. Richie Dollars, Richie, pay your child support. He has one child. His daughter was on Love and Hip Hop. Was that New York or Atlanta? I don't even remember. My goodness. How many? $125,000 behind in child support? I mean, if you were able to post $20,000 bail, but then again, somebody could have paid it for you. Richie Dollars, pay your child support, sir. Like, seriously, pay your child support. I know Mona's not paying you guys a lot to be on the show and to exploit, your mishaps. But get a gig, do something. Link up with some of these music artists. Do something. But you need to pay your child support. Isn't his daughter over? His daughter is over. Oh, but she's still in college. His daughter is over 18, but she was in college on the last season of Love and Hip Hop, if I remember correctly. Let me know if I'm right or wrong, y'all. All right, so here we are. I wanted to get to this because this may take a couple of minutes. And so Wendy Williams, right? Wendy Williams, she called out her husband for banning Tyrese from coming to the show. So this is according to theblast.com. Wendy Williams exploded on her ex-husband during her talk show, and it was for a very good reason. So the article reads, during Wendy's segment about beauty products, she decided to let the audience in on a backstage conversation with Tyrese. Tyrese, who was a guest on her show, where he was promoting his new movie, Black and Blue, the actor told Wendy that at some point that the reason he had not been back to the show in over 3 years is because of Wendy's ex-husband, Kevin Hunter. So in true Wendy Williams fashion, she spilled the tea on the whole situation to her audience. So this is what Wendy says to her audience. He, meaning Tyrese, hasn't been here in 3 or 4 years. This is what she told the crowd. So she continued to explain that Tyrese said to her that her husband banned him because her husband felt that Tyrese was flirting with Wendy. So Wendy looks at the camera and says, really, Kevin? Really? And then she goes on to say, this is a new day, new rules. And, are you serious, Kevin? And then, get out of here with that. This is how she's addressing her audience. So the audience, they give their crowd reactions. Ooh, ah, they were stunned. And like I said, she said new rules, new days, and get out of here with that. Now, let me ask a question. This article is referring to Kevin Hunter as Wendy Williams' ex-husband. Did I miss something? Did she actually divorce her husband yet? Like, is their divorce final? If not, they're still legally married, right? So why are they reporting this as her ex-husband? Did I miss something? If I missed something, Royal Family, please put it in the comments and let me know. Now, also with Tyrese not being to the show in the past 3 or 4 years, what was Tyrese doing in the last 3 or 4 years that he would need to come on the Wendy show? Like, I remember the scandal with the issue that he was having with the mother of his daughter, right? Like, when everyone was making fun of him and he seemed like he was crying on live. Like, did he want to come on the Wendy show and like exploit that situation? Like, what was Tyrese doing in the last 3 years that he would need to promote as far as his work is concerned? He hasn't come out with music. I don't recall him being in any movies, right? If I'm wrong, let me know. And do you think like Wendy knew this and she was like trying to like kind of play it off? Like, did Wendy really just find this out when she said this on the show the other day? Like, you don't think she knew this? Maybe she wanted to like boost ratings for her show. I don't know. I think Wendy is really trying to stay relevant because maybe she feels like she's on her way out, even though her show was renewed to 2022 or 2021. Remember now, Nick Cannon is coming out with his talk show that will be on, I think, before Wendy or after Wendy. I'm not sure. So is she trying to stay relevant? I don't know. Because recently she threw shade at Nicki Minaj, right? She was basically talking about Nicki Minaj's marriage because Nicki's married to, what's his name? Kenneth Petty. So Wendy threw shade and Wendy was bringing up his criminal past. And she said, you know, congratulations, Nicki, on marrying a criminal. Marrying a criminal. I think that's what she said. Now, a lot of people are not feeling Kenneth Petty for Nicki, and I get it. But Wendy, like, can you really give advice on anybody's marriage considering, like, everything that you went through recently? You know what I mean? Like, is she looking out for Nicki? Does she not like Nicki and she's using this as an opportunity to throw shade? Is she bringing Nicki's name up because she know it's going to like attract views and people are going to make content and give their opinion about it? Like, I don't think, Wendy, you didn't even sort out your whole marriage or situation. So I don't know if bringing up this man's criminal record and telling Nicki congratulations on marrying a criminal, because your husband, because he's not your ex to my knowledge, your husband has a record too. I mean, you know, let's not do that. I will say this. I wanted to talk about everybody shading Nicki Minaj. Nicki is like the perfect example of like, one of the examples, I should say, of like someone who's like public enemy number one now for some people. Because now people are like attacking Nicki Minaj. Like they're saying so many things. They don't like this, they don't like that. And granted, do I have something on my teeth? Granted, I understand that they may not be fond of her husband, her now husband. But Nicki doesn't strike me as the type of person who would be a pushover. And I know people do strange things for love. I get all of that. But she doesn't strike me as the type of person that wouldn't have her business affairs in order and potentially get robbed by this guy. You know, I don't foresee that. Anything is possible. But she obviously feels a particular way about him because she knows him personally and she chose to marry him. Of course, people are going to have their opinions. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like this is another reason for people to hate on Nicki Minaj. Listen, man, you could say whatever you want to say about Nicki Minaj personally, but Nicki Minaj, the artist, I feel is to be respected. Now, I'm not a Barb. I'm not Barty Gang. I'm not this. I'm not that. Whatever, you know, terminology is used for some of these artists, like, you know, representing the people that support them. I respect hard work. I respect tenacity. I respect a grind and a hustle. I respect the come up, you know, and she is really being like beaten down. And your favorite artists are not going to do everything that you agree with. You know what I'm saying? We're human beings at the end of the day. And she really is like public enemy number one. And, you know, she's being pit against this person, pit against that person. And it's just it's one of many examples that like the media, the public, the industry will build you up just to tear you down. You know, I can go on and on and on and name dozens of people who was at the top, the peak of their game, and everybody loved them. And they said something, or they came out with a song or did a movie that fans didn't like, and then they just trashed them. So I don't know. I think Nicki should just do what she feels is best for her. Maybe her going into retirement and taking a break and focusing on her personal life is not the worst thing for her. I mean, she's constantly breaking records, you know. She's always charting. She's always trending, you know, whether it's for good or for bad. I just feel like we should definitely give women like Nicki Minaj and other artists their respect. You know, you may not like a song, you may not like what she said, you may not like what she did or who she's with, but it doesn't take away from her hard work. Because since she got in the game, she's been on grind mode, you know, and she's been in the game now, what, 11 years, 10, 11 years, you know, a little over a decade. So there's something to be said for that. So, I mean, I'm not jumping on any bandwagon. Like I said, I'm not a Barb, a Barty gang or anything like that. Like I said, I am a fan of the hard work, the grind, and the hustle. So I don't know, Wendy. I think you of all people, I don't know if you should be worrying about Nicki Minaj's marriage. But then again, it's Wendy Williams. It's a hot topic. So I get it. She's going to talk about it. So that's all I got, royal family. I mean, what else is happening in the news? A lot, a whole bunch of stuff. But this is what I picked out for this week. So not too much, not too long of a video today. But I do want you to share your thoughts. I am curious to see what is going to happen with NeNe&Kenya. I think they're just kind of hyping it up. NeNe, if you spit at or on that girl, Kenya, I am going to be so disappointed. Like, not disappointed, but it's just going to make me like, ugh, shake my head. Like, that's one of the low, that's assault. That's assault. Oh, you know what? Speaking of spit, did you guys see the article where Gayle King is saying that when she did that interview with R. Kelly, remember she did the, you know, the infamous, the famous interview with R. Kelly, and everyone made memes and made fun of it when he got up and was yelling and crying and stuff like that. Gayle King is now saying, I think I saw this on theblast.com. Gayle King is now saying that R. Kelly, when he was yelling and he got up, spit from his mouth landed on her lip. Gayle, if you don't sit down and go call or text Oprah and cry about it over there, girl, I saw that interview. And if spit would have landed on my lip, we would have had to take a break. Okay, I didn't see you flinch. He was yelling. He was getting up. He was yelling. He was frustrated. He was swinging his arms. And Gayle sat there poised with her legs crossed, with her little card of questions. She didn't flinch or move. Now, I'm not saying Gayle is lying, but why are you saying something about it now? So now what, you're a victim? Is that like assault? What is the point? I didn't read much into the interview. If you can Google it, if you see it, put it in the comments and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Wendy, Joseline coming back to reality television. I think that Joseline is going to be way more interesting than Black China. If any of you seen any of the episodes of The Real Black China, I had to struggle to get through some of my reviews because it was just like so drawn out and it was not very interesting. I mean, China looked great, you know, hair, makeup looked good, you know, when she did photo shoots and things like that. She looked great, you know, so, but other than that, it really didn't give me much. But I think Joseline's going to really turn it up over there at Zeus. So I might consider renewing my subscription, but not until I see the first episode, because I'm sure somebody will put it online. So once I check out the first episode, if I'm interested, I'll resume my subscription. So royal family, that's all I got for you today, you know. Hopefully you guys can conjure up some conversation. Let me know what you think. I have some really good news for the royal family. I can barely contain myself, but I'm not going to say it on this video. I'm going to save that for a completely separate video. So if you haven't already subscribed, consider doing so. Once you hit the subscribe button, be sure to click the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my content, okay? Check out some of my other videos. Kick back and relax. And if you are already subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. To my new subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of your comments, all of your feedback. What else? I don't think I have any more announcements. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you like the video. Leave your comments. You know, I always communicate with you guys in the comments. Royal family, I am signing off because I have some things to work on and I want to share this good news with you soon. So I'll meet you down in the comments, Royal Family. I love you for watching. And as always, until next time, peace.